Erica Hargreave here from StoryToGo, and welcome to our new series exploring augmented reality storytelling. In this series, we're going to be delving into AR applications, looking at both the challenges and the magic that they create as we work towards developing our own augmented reality experiences for natural and cultural history storytelling. We are glad to have you on this journey with us. We begin with a visit to Tremona Castello Archaeological Park in Ticino, Switzerland, to experience their guided augmented reality walk into medieval times and speak to Nadia Lupi, the visionary behind this project. Initially, Nadia envisioned creating an open-air museum on this archaeological site of this medieval village. But when she didn't get approval for that, she looked to AR as a solution for transporting visitors back into the past to the medieval village when it was active. Here's my conversation with her from 2019.
I said from the beginning that at a certain point, the archaeologist who was really taking care of the project, was really the heart of the project of this archaeological park, which is to be seen today here in Tremona, came to me and told me that a young student who was really working as a volunteer at the park, excavating as well with him, and that it was studying in Zurich graphics in arts and 3D drawing. He told me maybe I will ask him to get some drawings of the village to get an idea, to show something to people who want to know more about the village. And I told him, good idea. Then I saw the draws and I thought maybe I can also start another project with the student. Elia is the name of the student. And I talked to Alfio and said, okay, what if I engage him for about 1 year? He takes his time with us at the tourist office and we work together, me, you and Elia. And we tried to give the impression of what it was this village years ago in the Middle Age when people really used to live there. And Alfio was enthusiastic about this idea. I really think he could see how concrete could come his project. Talking about walls, about 40, 30 centimeters high is not that simple. And we couldn't reconstruct a whole house because we didn't get the permission to do that. So we wanted to give the impression of what it was like to try to get also the emotions of the people living there in the Middle Age, but we didn't have other way to do that. So this 3D opportunity that came to me through Elia and Alfio was really the way to get to the point that I wanted people to be able to see something which is not which you cannot see today. Maybe my imagination can help me farther. Your imagination cannot help you. So if we go together there, maybe we get two different impressions of this experience. But if I get you to my idea, if I give you the way to see, to look at the village, how it was, at the end we go together, we get the same impression of what you have seen. We have also get maybe the same information because it's not a matter of didactical matters. I mean, the concept, the scientific part has to be true. It's not just to be a fantastic place to visit with that 3D experience. So we started working. And 2016, we had the opportunity to present. It was already prepared a couple of years before, but we prepared it and we presented in 2016, if I'm not wrong, the first video. It was a short video. You can see it on YouTube. This video produces or reproduces the truth of today and the past is reconstructed. I wanted to get the impression of a walk within the village. You go in and you see the village, how it was. Open the door, you see the small walls. Then you go through the small streets of the village and you see once again, at a certain time, they pass through the reconstruction in 3Ds and the today. What are the walls today? This was the start. after that, we had to convince somebody to sponsor the project of the development of this idea. But it wasn't really simple to get my idea of this going into the village with something on glasses or an app on a smartphone to look another reality which is the same reality but not what you can see today. I started looking around in whole Switzerland, looking for somebody who could really provide me the right instrument to get to my point, to my goal. And at a certain point, thanks to Ticino Turismo, I got to know Art Glasses. Art Glass is a society in Italy and in Switzerland. And I think they now also work in USA. They show me these glasses. It is not really 100% what I could imagine it could be given as impression and emotion, people going for a visit to the village. But it's also quite in the same direction, the same goal. We work together, the scientific part, the scientific part, 3D, with the reconstruction of drawings, and this society, and the Comune of Mendrisio, who was really at the end the sponsor of the project. And we got a few points within the village where you going through wearing the glasses, you can see the past. My first idea of this video, going into the village and then suddenly looking at the past, thanks to those glasses, is today a reality.
It's fantastic.
And at a certain points, not all the points, but certain points we have defined, you can also have the impression you are in a bowl.
Okay.
And you go and look around, and you see how it was in the past, not today. I think that these glasses help me to give the best information because they're really concrete, scientific concrete. The best impression because you get emotions when you look at those images. And I think also that the quality of the drawings, which have been done, realized by Elia, are incredible. I think that the 3D and this augmented reality way is really for me the right way to go through a challenge. The challenge is to show and to let people understand how it was there and why it is so important to come here and visit this village.
Is there a way that you're getting that out there? Because you've got the augmented reality experience while you're there. Is there a way you're getting that out there beyond just being here and
just being here? What you can see, I mean, or on the website, you can see a few pictures of the drawings, which are maybe part of the experience.
Yes.
And you can see on YouTube this video, which was the first step, which is the way of introducing this experience, preparing people to what they can get there, but not giving
everything away.
Yeah. Because I think that for me, the most important thing is that I look at a small wall, I look at stones, and maybe I don't understand why, what, where. Somebody was prepared and why.
Yes.
And then suddenly, thanks to those glasses and the reconstruction of images I've got in the glasses, I can really realize how it was like. I can be part of this dream.
That's fantastic.
I can be part of this past. Not here, but it's still here. Yeah. Thanks to the great work that they've done, all those volunteers. But I think that it would have been a pity on one side if the work which has been done wouldn't have been explained that well to people visiting the archaeological park.
Yes.
I really think that realizing, thanks to the glasses, what it was like helps also to say thank to the volunteers who have worked there.
Absolutely.
I'm really very, very thankful to them because they did a great job. In the future, maybe we will also get a space in which we will be able to show the pieces which have been found over the years. At the moment, you cannot see them.
Yes.
Just a few in the glasses.
Yes.
I think that once we will get to this kind of a small museum, experience will be much more complete somehow.
Yes.
But it will take a few years. In the meantime, I think that what we keep today with those glasses, thanks to those glasses, is something unique. Because also the society, it was giving us the glass, the technology, say that certain experiences here on the Park Archaeological is really something different, because normally the augmented reality you use in places like museums, something like that, spaces closed most of the time and not open spaces.
Yes.
Here is an open space. You have to go through a boot to get to the top of the hill where really the village is. And you're really alone with yourself. You're alone with your glasses. And the experience is really very educational. And I think that also for them, for our glass, it was really a challenge to get to the point we are today. I hope you will get the same impression as you get there. And
I'm very much looking forward to it. Yeah. Grazie.
Rico.
For the experience itself, as it was in the spring of 2019, visitors begin their journey at the local Visitors Information Center, where they take in an informational video on the site, pick up their AR glasses, and get instructions on using them. I'm just about to go into the Tremona Castello Archaeological site, and so I'm getting a bit of a well, I guess it's an augmented reality experience, but with kind of almost mixed reality goggles, because I can still see the real world. Introduction to what's going on the site. I tried to play it so that you could see it through the cell phone, but I'm not quite having much luck with that. So anyhow, I'm excited to take you on this journey with me. The AR glasses are tied to an audio walk that you need to keep pace with. It's divided into two parts.
Okay, now we work for 10 minutes, and when we are walking, we hear a story about the village, and then when we are in the park, the experience begins.
Ah, okay. I look forward to that. It's a beautiful area.
Yes. Now we are on the park, and we have to go here. We have to press another time the button here, and the experience started, and we have to follow the glasses and what they say.
Grazie.
Okay, so.
And so you would just press the middle button? Yeah. Nadia's vision for this augmented reality experience, as imagined through the video that Elia illustrated, represents the sort of journey into the past that I'm imagining for the natural and cultural history experiences that my team and I are creating. The issue is the AR experience itself, as of 2019, did not match Elia's vision for it as depicted in the teaser video. Rather, it was a series of static scenes with minimal movement in them, usually just a wisp of smoke. And after the teaser video of walking into a ghostly village, this disappointed me. I also didn't enjoy the experience of the AR glasses themselves, as they're uncomfortable to wear, difficult to see through and see the scenes within, especially if you yourself are wearing glasses. The technology of pairing the glasses in the audio guide also means that you can't enjoy and experience this at your own pace, but are forced to follow the pace of the audio guide, which can't be rebooted without hiking back down to the visitor center. On a hot day, this means you can't take a break in the shade from the audio tour. While the AR glasses are a novelty, I personally think this experience would be more enjoyable and accessible if experienced through a smartphone or tablet, where you can pause and replay, and where you can enjoy this experience whenever you please and not just when the visitor center's open. This was actually Nadia's original vision for the project, but due to the close proximity to the Italian border and worrying that people's devices would switch over to an Italian network and end up resulting in unexpected mobile charges for them, she went with the suggestion of AR glasses instead. I'm not sure how this AR experience has changed since 2019, but in 2023, with motion capture suits, being able to create the sorts of scenes that Nadia and Elia had envisioned has become a lot easier, so that they can indeed have villagers that are walking, talking, and working in a ghostly village, which has got me very, very excited for when I have a return visit to Tremona Castello Archaeological Park and can enjoy those experiences for myself and see how the storytelling has changed in the last few years with the advances in technology. And while the AR glasses are certainly a cool novelty, I do think with our advances in technology, it is important to think accessibility and making it enjoyable for everybody. I do think that tablets and smartphones are a more accessible form of technology for more people, and I think that there are solutions for getting around the issue of using these and worrying that they're going to hop onto Italian networks. And so a couple different options that I could see are having a GPS triggered app. People download the GPS triggered app at the visitor center before they leave the visitor center. They switch their phone into airplane mode. They start the experience while they're still at the visitor center. And that way when they're walking up to the village, the different stories start getting triggered along the walk by the GPS. Another alternative solution would be to have it in WebAR, but to have a Wi-Fi router up at Tremona Castello Archaeological Park so that visitors could have their phones in airplane mode but could be using the site's Wi-Fi while they're up there. There are all sorts of solutions for portable Wi-Fi routers these days. One that would come to mind, for example, would be having a Starlink up there. Those are just a few thoughts that I've had with this. I would love to hear your ideas in the comments on ways to make this a richer and more accessible AR experience. And yeah, so I will look forward to that. And I thank you for joining me on this first episode of the new series. And yeah, bye for now. See you on the next video.